Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Living with Perks, and in this video we're going to be unboxing and reviewing some new gaming accessories. So what we have to unbox and review today is the QRD brand PlayStation video game controller. Not only can this work on a PlayStation 3 and 4, but it can also work on a PC, iOS, and Android device. So very universal. I'm assuming it does have the Bluetooth capabilities to enable you to connect it to those various devices. So just so you can see on the front here, this is the Spark N5 wireless controller. It has Hall effect joystick, 6-axis gyroscope, 9-color LED light, and programmable turbo and macro. Let's unbox it. So right on the top here we do have the USB dongle. Let's open that up and take a look at it. I noticed right away it says it's for the PS5, so even though it doesn't state that on the box itself, looks like this adapter is what allows you to connect it to the newest generation PlayStation. So there you have that. This is standard USB, pretty basic. Here is the controller. Now it looks a lot like the Xbox controller, just based on the size. There's a couple triggers in the back, which will be interesting. This mostly resembles the Xbox Pro controller, having those triggers in the back. Got your standard buttons on top here, your LED light indicator, and everything else looks similar to the Xbox controller as far as, you know, the design itself. It feels good. It's better for people with bigger hands, I would say. And looks like it has an audio jack on the bottom if you want to connect some headphones. USB-C on the top for charging purposes. I'm not sure what these clasps are on the top here. I would assume there's some sort of trigger mechanism. Maybe it comes with something inside the box. Let's take a deeper dive here. Comes with the USB-C charging cable. Nice to have those. Oh, the clasp on the top is going to be for connecting a phone to it or a tablet. Probably a phone, considering it only pulls out so far. That's probably going to fit like a 5-inch screen width-wise. That's completely adjustable. And it probably clips right on the top here. Let's take a look. So this mechanism does clip in there, locks into place, and it keeps that USB-C open so you can continue charging as needed. So there's that. Pretty neat. You're able to connect your iOS or your Android phone and play the games as you wish. Just like so. And I've picked these up by themselves for like $10 on Amazon, just the clip itself. I'm very excited to see that it comes with this controller. So nice little surprise bonus. And it comes with the instruction manual here. It does have Bluetooth capabilities based on what I read in here. Let's go ahead and get this device connected to the PC, try out some games, and I'll give you my overall gameplay experience. Just so you guys can see here, I have it connected to the PC does have a variety of different lights on the joysticks and the buttons. LED on the top, and I just have it charging right now. The cord it comes with is approximately 3 to 4 feet. It's kind of short, so if you are playing this wired, I do recommend going with a longer USB-C cable. Granted, this is going to be a wireless controller, so all you really have to do is charge it up, then you're good to go. For PCs that don't have the Bluetooth capability, you may have to use that USB adapter, but for the sake of testing, I don't have Bluetooth on my computer, so I'm just going to play with it wired. I'm close enough to my tower to do so, so we'll just go through with some gameplay footage and I'll give you my final thoughts. Now, typically I like playing Project Zomboid with a mouse, but we're going to test it out with the controller just to see what it's like. It detects it as a Xbox controller because we are on a Microsoft-based PC, so we'll just have to go off of memory of where the buttons are, I guess. So let's get it started. And actually playing with the controller isn't that bad once you learn that the joysticks do different things. Left one moves your character, right one is aiming in the direction you want to swing your weapon. Of course, I'm playing this game when it's dark out, so you don't get the full effect of activity, but maybe I'll sleep through the night and see how it goes, get some action. I'd probably map these buttons out to be a little bit different. Right trigger is controlling my running. And you hold down B to sprint to go even further. And you would think I'm playing this on creative mode based on no zombies being around, but that's surely not the case. One thing I will have to do with my mouse is close out some pop-ups on the screen. I'm just running into the middle of nowhere here. Very dark outside. Alright, so I sped time up a little bit. Let's take a look here, see if we can get some action. My guy's gonna be exhausted by the time I actually find some zombies on here. I do like the feel of the controller though, like have a nice grip on it. The joysticks are pretty smooth. Kind of a not really a rubber, but a hardened like rubber of sorts. It's definitely not like a slippery plastic. It does have a little bit of a grip feel to them. The buttons themselves have kind of a sanded texture, so you're not slipping off of the buttons when you're playing. And I'm just playing Running Simulator right now. For what it's worth, I didn't have a whole lot of action to show you on the game, but was able to test out the controller and all the buttons and everything felt nice. They all had a function to this game. I'm sure if I were to play something like Grand Theft Auto or Call of Duty, something like that, it would work just like it would on a console like a PlayStation or an Xbox. Overall, I like the feel of this controller. I do like that everything is illuminated on there, and I didn't have any problems with movement or pressing any of the buttons. It's just a really good controller, well worth the money. I do highly recommend picking one of these up. So if you are interested in picking up one of these QRD controllers, I will have a link for it in the description below. If you guys like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to Living with Perks, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.